What do you think that you've been able to teach any artists in particular?
I think my sonics are quite advanced because I've spent so much time in the laboratory. Even with minimal equipment, I always had a high regard for processing of sound and finding ways of building sounds. And I use this technique where I will extract from a given instrument on a track, and I pull it out and I do a sample of it, and then I manipulate the sound and put it back in.
Now, what do you mean? In what way? I'm learning.
It's I have a sampling machine that allows me to change octaves. So I might grab it like a snippet of a vocal that just oh, and I'll grab the oh, then I'll lower it an octave, and then maybe add 2 octaves above that, and then add a BCO. And the BCO is that sound that gives you like a vibrato.
Yeah.
So by having a variable voltage control oscillator, VCO, I can make a sound suddenly become like a voice. Even a guitar sound or a piano sound, I can turn it into a voice. And I love manipulating sound because what I then spit back into the track, even though its origin is from the original, an original component in the track, by the time I finish working and manipulating it, it's very different, but it's cut from the same cloth. So it's not an overdub. Technically, it's an expansion of what already exists in the track. Bono's very persuasive. They put me and Ian on the backseat of the car and drove around Dublin and cranked up the sound, and he sang over the track, so they were working on it.
Wow.
So if you make a nighttime record, as I made with Bob Dylan, he didn't want to work in the day. He said, only work at night. I can never get away from the melancholy. So that's why I get jealous when I hear party tracks, that you get to the top of the charts doing a party track. So why can't I have a #1 right now?
To me, that sounded like a U2 record made for like a Kubrick film.
Okay.